Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. And as I promised, this video is about how to install Android OS in your virtual machine. So I'm using virtual machine application named as VMware Workstation, and this is really this is an excellent choice for virtual machines. Okay, so this is the predefined configuration, and I already have installed Android OS, aka the Phoenix OS. So I'm just going to delete it over, so you can see you can destroy it manually whenever you would like to delete. Okay, so it's very easy. All you just have to go to the location and then just delete all the contents contained within that folder. Now let's create a new virtual machine, and this time we are going to give it few setting permissions. You can also slow down the video. I have made it faster just you can see like what to configure. Okay, just not to waste the time. Okay, so now later, after configuring the things, you have to allot a folder. Later that you have to define it processors. In my case, it's a 4-core processor, so I'm just going to give it 2, and RAM as per your preference. Later let's see logic IDE and create a new virtual disk. 20 GB would be enough for an Android virtual machine. So it's all your choice how much space or storage you would like to allot. Later that you just have to click over this CD icon. You have to locate the ISO file. This is Phoenix OS, a custom ROM based on Android, so you have to locate it. Okay, so where to download? You can get the link from the description down below, and later that you can jump over this website and you have to download its image file. This is an ISO file, and it is available with 2 mirror sites. You can download it over from Google or from Mega Source. That's an alternate cloud-based service. Okay, so after downloading, all you just have to locate the ISO file image. You can just click over browse and then hit OK. Now let's fire up this configuration and let's begin with the installation process. Okay, all right, so here we are over this VMware. You can see the installation screen. Let's go with installation. And here we have the settings. First, click over this create modify partitions, so we can go further. Click no for GPT. Now let's create a new storage. A primary with 2 gigs is minimum for the boot space, but you can use 10 or more, whatever you would like. If you want to install more application, I would recommend you to install give 10 gigs of space for each partitions. Okay, later that assign it with boot. Later the other area, the other storage space, define it with as normal and just hit right. Type yes to confirm the configuration and it will be done. And yes, the partitions writing are done. And now let's go back to the installation console so we can move further. All right, so here we are over the SDA1 and SDA2. Select any one. We are going to assign it as /boot directory, and with the home one. It wouldn't require the home directory, but it would be fine. Just go with the installation scene, the scenario that I'm taking action over the screen. And if you would like to install the UEFI grub, you can do that. Otherwise, you can go with the legacy normal grub bootloader. Later that it will write the contents contained within that ISO from there to the particular folder you have selected, and it's all done. Now you can see run Phoenix OS. This is done. This is pretty much and a perfect choice for any machine. Like it would run all over any kind of oldest PC. So yeah, if you see this kind of error like x86_64, as I have made a video earlier, you can check out that too. All you just have to make a simple change within its display setting. You just have to allot 3D graphics, and you have to allot the memory. I would go with 1 gigs of memory. In my case, it's 2 GB, so it wouldn't be harm for my system if I give it 1 gigs of memory for display especially. Okay, here we are back over the screen, and if this time we look over the user interface, it won't stuck up at x86 error anymore. And okay, so yes, so you can see the screen, and we are pretty much done with the installation. All we just have to now finalize the settings. and select the language, English. Next, agree to the terms and conditions. Use a license agreement. Everybody neglects it. Okay, moving on to the next. Create an account. Just give it a name. I would go with Apple. Okay, so let's type Apple, hit next, enter, and yeah, we are done with the configuration. You can see the Android is starting. Now you are good to go with the other things you would like to test out, debug the application, or you want to whatever you would like to do, you can do that. You can even download the applications from the Play Store, because it comes along with a predefined Play Store support library, so you can download applications from Play Store as well, or you just have to sign in with your Gmail ID as always. And later that you can play, merge, share, whatever you would like to do. Okay, so this is the overall interface of this Phoenix OS. You can see the Play Store. You can use this floating window widget to resize, remerge, maximize, minimize. And just like Windows, it has a file explorer. You can say a file manager. You can see the space allotted within that. So that's why I was recommending you to give it 10 gigs of memory, because if you allot it 10 gigs of memory, you would be able to install more and more applications. And yeah, that's how it looks. You can see the user interface is quite clean. You can see it even has a browser called Stardust browser. You can install Chrome later from the Play Store or manually. So in next video, I'll show you how can you manually install applications from this, like from your main computer machine to this one, because it doesn't allow you to share a file folder. So that's a simple trick that you can use. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Great day, guys. Bye.